Hey, beautiful people. How y'all doing? Look, my daughter told me how to set this up real quick. She got to go out here. She on her way to work. Bye, baby. Say hello to the people. If they can't see you while they can, when they start here. Okay. See you later, baby. Have a great day. Look. Bye. I love you. Look, y'all. I'm making this right here. I'm making a meatloaf, but I ain't got it meatloaf. That's what I'm calling it. I ain't got it meatloaf. You know how you want something and you don't have the stuff to you don't have all the stuff in the house to make it, and you need this, that, and the third. Well, let me show you how to make uh, I ain't got it meatloaf. So in this bowl, I have the hamburger, I got ground beef, I have one egg, I have a splash of ketchup, I have mustard, I have a little bit of milk, I have the seasonings, which is salt, pepper, or either you can use your regular seasoned salt for your meatloaf, for your seasoning. You put that in there. Then I don't have any crackers, so I took a slice of bread and toasted it, and we're going to chop that up in here. And yes, I use my hands. I don't have to use gloves because I keep my hands very clean. And when I wash my hands, not only do I wash up underneath my fingernails, I clean my nails first. I wash all the way up from the tip of your finger all the way up to your elbows, just like you can go for surgery when you scrub something. That's the way I was taught how to wash my hands, especially when you're cooking. Okay, so I added I added the bread in there, and so now here I cut up some. See if you can see it. I cut up one green pepper and a couple of small tomatoes from the garden. You just throw that right on in there with everything else. Throw that in there like that right there. Throw this in the sink over here. And then I also have a pan, a dish that I'm going to put it in. And I just put a little bit of spray in it, even though you don't have to, because ground beef usually have a little bit of moisture in it. Okay, so now all we're going to do is use the hands and get up in here. I put, again, in this bowl, you have barbecue sauce, just a splash of that. You have mustard, and you have ketchup. You have one egg. You have a slice of toast bread, and you put that up in there. The bread is going to help combine it. You have a dab of milk, and that too will help hold it. And I put a pinch, well, maybe a half a teaspoon of sugar. But see how it's coming together? See how the meat is binding together? I started to make some stuffed peppers, but I decided to just go ahead and make a meatloaf. So you just go ahead and massage it. And see, when I do my food, I like to put a little love in it. So I do a little bit of, you just squeeze it real tight. You just kind of, you feel your food. You take that energy. And when you're cooking it, the energy and how you feeling, it translates into your food. That's why I don't like going out to eat. I don't go to no drive-thrus, no restaurants like that, because the person that's handing you your food is transferring their energy to you. And you notice after you eat food, when you come from a restaurant or a fast food joint or something like that, you feel different than the way you went in there. That's because they done transferred that into you, on you, and it consumed it in your mouth. And you took on that energy. No, I'm putting some love in this thing right here. I'm giving my family this love and this nurturing and this. Yeah, you're going to feel so much better when you eat some of mama's food. Okay, so now that I whipped it up, you don't want to overwork the meat. So look, take it, put it in the bowl. Candles, everything clean. Believe that. Now move the bowl over here out the way. And now what I'm going to do is simply shape my meat. I'm going to shape it. And I'm going to shape it into a loaf style. So you just flip it on around. And you just pat it on down there like that right there. And I'm going to show you how it looks when I finish. Around here like this. Yeah. And kind of make it kind of even so when it cooks in the oven, it'll cook evenly. So now, I'm just loving on it a little bit and shaping it the way I want it to look. Yeah, because you eat with your eyes first. If you don't like the way something looks, it's like, it don't look too appetizing. But if you focus on that like that right there, and I'm going to show you what I did. Now what I need to do right now is wash my hands real quick. 1 second. Right with me, so I'll wash my hands off. Get that heat off of there. It'll take me a couple of seconds. It ain't no dabbing washing. I'm talking about washing, lathering it up with this soap real good, all the way up your elbows, off underneath your nails. Getting all of that off of you. Alright. I'll be there in just a second. Okay. Now that that's done, what I'm going to do right here is tidy up what I done messed up. I'm going to let y'all see how this meatloaf look. You see how it look? But look, one more final touch. One more final touch before I put it up. Or throw it in the oven. Now, when I buy stuff from the store, cheap or whatever, I wash the whole outside of my food, of my products. Everything that I buy from the supermarket, I always have done that. I wash everything off before I put it in my cabinets or refrigerators, even the cans, because other people be touching on your stuff. So this is why I can touch this with my naked hand without worrying about germs being transferred. So take this ketchup and I put some on top like that. Okay. Now hang on, I'm gonna get some barbecue sauce. Take a little bit of, take some barbecue sauce, any kind you have, don't make no difference. But see, again, that's the reason why you wash stuff off, because just in case you have an accident like that. And I put a couple of dabs on top of that like that right there. Alright. Take the spoon and go use the back of your spoon, and I do it like this. I glaze it on down like that right there. See? See, like that, right there, like that. Glaze it on down all around the side. The other way with it. You don't like the shape? Use your spoon to shape it the way you want to. If the shape is not perfect the way you like it, use the back of your spoon to shape it on up like that right there. Glaze it on down some more. And I'm going to add just a little bit of more, a little dab more of the ketchup. Because what this is going to do is while it's cooking, it's going to have like a little crust on top of it. You know, nice little crusty crust. Now you see that like that? Alright, now guess what? Your meatloaf is ready to go in the oven. Ready to go in the oven. 350 degrees, and you got you something good to eat. Now, what am I gonna put with this? I don't know. You can open up. You can fix them some. You could open up a can of anything that you have that's vegetables. If you do can, rinse the cans off real good so it'll be, because it's low. You don't want all that sodium and salt that they pack the stuff in. You can open up you some glory greens in a can. You can do anything. The main course is ready. You can do some asparagus. You can do Brussels sprouts. You can do spinach. You can do any healthy vegetable that you want to go on the side with this. Okay? Just be careful of the starches that you choose to use to go with it. Like macaroni and cheese, you can do without that. You know, just find a healthy starch to go with it. But anyway, this is I ain't got it meatloaf, meaning you don't have all the ingredients, but it's still gonna be delicious. This is one of yours. This is one of them. Now, there's a whole lot of ways you can make a meatloaf. This is I ain't got it meat. I ain't got it meatloaf, meaning I don't have all the right ingredients, that they so-called right ingredients. But anyway, I'm gonna put it in, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace. Have a good day.